Good morning. I will talk about this beautiful country, New Zealand. It is a beautiful country, and you have a leader, Jacinda. Not so beautiful, I don't think so. First I want to show you this. This is the vote count in the Brazilian election. Look at this thing. So first you have Bolsonaro's line, starts down here, goes up very quickly to almost 50%, and then it drops. And then it evens out here at the end, right? And then you have the globalist socialist guy, Lula. He drops down, and then there's a change. Now when I look at these two lines, I think it looks like a machine did it. It's almost like there was an order programmed into the machine that if this guy, Bolsonaro, ever gets close to 50% right here, you need to do something. That's what it looks like to me. Right. So, New Zealand, they are now proposing a new law. I want to talk about this. First, I want to talk about this speech that Jacinda did in the United Nations General Assembly the other day. Now, this speech is very, very simple. I realize this. She's basically saying this: we will never do anything to free speech. Free speech is holy. We will never touch it. But some people just need to be silenced. And we will have to do it together. That's basically the speech. You know, I think these people are very simple, really, in how they think. So now they are proposing a new law in New Zealand. It's called the Coroner's Amendment Bill. It was published on the 1st of September, so I suppose they will vote on this soon. And I want to tell you about it. There are 2 points in this bill that I think is important. The first one is this: making it clear that coroners could record a cause of death as unascertained natural causes. So that would be the cause of death written down by the coroner. Unascertained natural causes. If they considered that the death was from natural causes and no further investigation was required. And the other one is this: enabling coroners to decide whether a coronial inquiry should include an inquest. So, if I understand this correctly, so a dead person comes in, the coroner looks at it, and he writes down unascertained natural cause. No further investigation needed. The coroner can do this. So, well, that's strange, isn't it? So what if people question the cause of death? They think maybe something happened to this guy who died. Maybe he was poisoned or something. But the coroner can say, no, we shouldn't look into this any further. Just dispose of the body right here, because I say so. Now, why would you need a law like this? Well, I think the answer is very simple. You know, these people are simple. And I was thinking about, you know, what if you want to sell something? You have a very simple plan, and I brought you this. I brought this to the studio. This is a lighter, right? And it works. Okay, so let's say you want to sell this lighter, and you want the governments to pay for it. You want it to be paid by the taxpayers. Now everybody should have this lighter. No other lighter is allowed. That's your idea. So what do? Well, first you say, science approves this lighter. Of course you say it. And the governments, they say, oh, I see. Very good. So everybody should have this one. So they pay for it. And then you say, well, you are asked questions about who is science. Well, it's this guy who made the lighter. They said this is the best and it works and it's totally safe. Everybody should use this one. It's the manufacturer of the lighter. They said this. You know? Very simple plan, isn't it? And then let's say that something starts to happen. When people start using the lighter, some of them will blow up in their faces and they get hurt. And some get killed, let's say. Then you change the law. So you will say, when somebody comes in, his face is all burnt, you will say, this guy, he died from natural causes. No need to look into this any further. Let's just dispose of the body. And those who question it, well, we will silence you. That's right. You have no right to speak. See how simple this idea is? It's almost painfully simple. Really, it is. And of course we recognize it from the past. We know people in the past, they were like this. They had this idea and they silenced everybody. Like Joseph Stalin. He was like this, a very simple man. Anybody who disagreed with him, he just put them in gulag or he killed them. See how workable this idea is. Right. That's all. Be good.